Hi and welcome to the Integrated Wellness Clinic. Every week, this little clinic will often see over 100 clients. People come to see us because they're seeking evidence-based natural therapies fused with time-proven naturopathic methods. Our goal of treatment is to restore optimal body function. This gets them feeling happier, brighter, it creates a calm and clear mind, and it helps them feel as physically healthy as possible. In the wellness industry, there are 3 stages of care. The first is symptomatic care, the second is corrective care, and the third is wellness care. Naturopathic and integrative medicine has the ability to work in all 3 stages. But where our focus is on corrective care, and then keeping you there and keeping you well is in wellness care. Now, this is not a short-term investment, it's a long-term investment. Your health is continually ongoing. So you might see us intensively for say 2 to 4 months, and then following that we'll put you on more of a maintenance plan, and that's all part of wellness care. Focusing just on symptomatic care is really just applying a band-aid approach. An example of that could be, say a client comes to see us and they've got a headache, and we say, okay, here's some herbs and this should help with your headache. But what will happen if you don't address the underlying health concerns? What about if they're estrogen dominant, or if it's coming from liver dysfunction, or maybe their bowels are not moving properly? So that's more corrective care, really identifying the cause and really working at correcting it so that you don't need to keep on applying that band-aid method. Because essentially as naturopaths, if we provide herbs to continually work on supporting that headache or getting rid of that headache, we're essentially doing the same thing as conventional medicine. We're giving you something to alleviate the pain, but it's not addressing the root cause. So that's, again, where corrective care comes in. And it's where our naturopaths are most passionate. We believe health problems start as a result of an imbalance of one of the 5 pillars of health. In our clinic, we primarily focus on 3 of the pillars, and that's how you think, how you eat, and how you live. We help our clients to really understand and address these 3 pillars to give them more energy, to create calm and clear minds, and get them feeling as physically healthy as possible. The main problems our clients come to see us for are lack of energy. They're just always tired, they're overwhelmed, they struggle to get out of bed, they've got digestive issues, their sleep quality is really poor, they've got skin conditions, and they're just not feeling like they've got that zest anymore, or that pizzazz, or the quality of life is lacking. So if you feel any of these, you're not alone, as that's what most of our clients come to see us for. It's so common these days for people to walk around tired and just really confused about their health. We're continually bombarded with information. So one of our naturopaths' goals is to really help you understand how your body works, and then how you can take control of it. Every day we help our clients gain clarity of their health by following the integrated wellness 3-step methodology. So step 1 is pathology testing. So to really work in corrective care, we need to really understand what the root cause is. So pathology testing allows us to kind of create like a dashboard of your health. So imagine if you had a car and there was no speedo. How would you know how fast you're going? Would you know to slow down? You wouldn't really know. Would you know that you need to fill your petrol up? You wouldn't really know. So it's the same thing with pathology testing. So a classic example of this is, say, clients might come into the clinic and they say, I've been told that I should have more iron because I'm tired. But then we check their iron's actually fine. See, the problem with supplementing with iron without knowing is that iron can actually be toxic if you have too much. And it's the same as a lot of vitamins and minerals. So if you're really wanting to truly understand the root cause of what is making you feel the way that you do, it goes back to pathology testing. There's no stabbing in the dark, there's no guessing. It's all, once we get into the treatment plan, it's really based on exactly biochemically what your body is saying that it needs. Step 2 is collaborative care. So when we get the test results back, sometimes we feel that a team of practitioners would be best suited to you. So that team could be, say, a psychologist or a gynecologist, or maybe we do need to integrate a medical doctor into your treatment plan. Maybe you're undergoing fertility and there is a stack of research around the use of acupuncture for fertility and alongside IVF. So this is where our network comes into it. We've spent the last 4 years on building our reputation and our network with other medical doctors, acupuncturists, psychologists, physiotherapists, chiropractors, osteopaths, midwives, you name it, and we're connected with them. So collaborative care also happens within the clinic. So in the clinic, we actually run weekly case conferences. So this is a chance for practitioners to bring forward any really complex case. It's all presented to the team of practitioners anonymously. The other practitioners never know the client's name, they just know the facts. And so instead of getting the opinions or treatment plans from one practitioner, you're then getting the care of our 5 naturopaths and our psychologist as well. The practitioners can sit there and brainstorm together. We literally sit there with a big whiteboard and we write everything down. So the person's age, their sex, their weight, their blood pressure, their testosterone levels, their cortisol levels, their serotonin, their activity level. We write everything down and create a big mind map of everything that we can possibly do to help this client. So then you know for sure that your care is based on a whole team effort. And that's essentially the culture in our clinic. So as a result of that collaborative care, you're really getting a whole team on your wellness journey with you. So you're not alone, we're with you every step of the way. And step 3 is education. So if you knew how incredibly amazing that your body is, you'd really want to take care of it. So we run this education section of our clinic through regular workshops and webinars. We run these monthly. Sometimes we'll connect with other wellness practitioners, such as aromatherapists or even wellness kitchen coaches or personal trainers or acupuncturists or psychologists. It's a nice, well-rounded way of really getting a chance to understand you and how your body actually works. And the moment that you really, truly start understanding how incredibly, amazingly beautiful, intelligent that your body is, you can really start to take control of it yourself. In the clinic, as part of consultations, almost every consultation, our clients are given a new resource. So this might be, say, to try and get you to understand foods that you can eat to work at clearing out estrogen, or what are my hormones, or what does my thyroid do, or should I be avoiding gluten? These are all questions that people have, and so when a client asks us if we've got the resource, great. If we don't have the resource, I'm going to get it created. So to summarise that up, our 3-step methodology is: number 1 is pathology testing, number 2 is collaborative or shared care, and number 3 is all about education and empowerment. So I suppose you're wondering how long you'll end up to see us for. Well, our clients actually get the best result when they see us over 6 to 12 months. And as the saying goes, Rome wasn't built in a day. However, if you're really after symptomatic care and you don't want to undergo corrective care or the wellness care, just let your practitioner know. We're more than happy to help you. If you really just want to alleviate the symptoms and be on your way, we're fine with that too. So basically your wellness journey looks like this. So first of all, you would have probably been offered a free assessment consultation. So that consultation is a chance for you to run through with your practitioner what you'd like our help with, and then they can guide you on the best type of treatment that suits you. They'll also let you know whether or not that they think that we could help you. The next step is the initial consultation. So this is where all the fun and magic happens. This is when your practitioner is able to give you a treatment plan and pretty much a timeline and say that, you need to complete this test, you need to complete a food diary, you need to go off and see the doctor, and then you'll go off and complete your little steps, and then you'll come back with what's called a report of findings. So the report of findings consultation is incredibly important because this is when we go over all the results with you. We're then able to formulate what is called the report of findings. And it's basically a document that outlines all of our findings and the steps that you could take to work at correcting it. So once you've left that report of findings consultation, you should leave incredibly clear and knowing exactly what you need to do. And it shouldn't be complicated, it should be pretty easy. After 2 to 3 weeks, we generally get you to come back, and this is for what we call a follow-up consultation. So in the follow-up consultation, your practitioner will go over with you how the treatment plan went. It's a chance for you to kind of have an open forum with them and say, I really struggled, I couldn't eat this, or it was incredibly easy, can you give me more ideas? It's also a chance for the practitioner to figure out if you're on the right path. So if you're making the progress as predicted and based on our experience, then we just kind of keep going and spread the consultations out. If we're feeling like, you need a little bit more support, or if you're expressed to us that you need a little bit more support, we might get you to come in every couple of weeks just for a really short consultation. If you're going okay, we'll generally get you to come in every 3 to 4 weeks for a longer consultation. And that'll happen for anywhere between 2 and 6 months. Following that, we generally like to do what we call a reassessment. So a reassessment is to complete again the same tests that you completed at the beginning. We may not get you to complete all the tests, just some of them, just to make sure that we've really addressed everything. Some people feel, they don't want to complete the tests, and that's completely okay. Maybe they don't want to complete the test because they feel fine. Some people go, I feel great. I don't really want to go get poked and prodded again and collect my stool sample again, and we're completely okay with that. We'll just put you into that wellness care and keep that maintenance going. And at that point, it's mostly dietary changes. So for the first few months, you usually are taking some form of supplement just to kind of speed the whole process up. Sometimes there are conditions where we feel that you would actually benefit from long-term supplementation. This could be, say, genetic predispositions, or you're taking a medication that produces an adverse effect and you can't get off the medication. But essentially, if we have done our job well, you'll understand how you should eat to really maintain wellness long term. So you shouldn't need to rely on supplements long term. If you don't feel that your practitioner is giving you the best care possible, I'd really encourage you to speak to our admin team, who will then raise it with our manager. She'll then be able to help you to figure out which practitioner is the best fit for you. The best fit is incredibly important. Remembering that we're not just here for the short term to look after you and help you and support you. We really want to be part of your wellness journey long term. Some of our clients have been with us since we started, so 4 years. You can imagine the type of relationships that we build over 4 years. And sometimes people ask, why? Why do they see you for so long? Well, it's because they're feeling good. We've become quite close, and essentially I'm the person that keeps them accountable and keeps them on track. So if you've put a couple of months into really solidly changing the way that you're eating, you've invested the money in taking supplements, you've invested the time to prepare all this healthy food, but then you kind of forget all about it and your problems come back, well, that means I haven't done my job properly. So I'm here to keep you accountable. And lastly, please don't forget that our clinic has a 7-day satisfaction guarantee. After your initial consultation, if you don't feel that your practitioner has given you the best quality information, or you don't think the practitioner can help you, please speak to us within 7 days and we'll happily issue with a refund. There's no questions asked, but if you'd love to give us feedback, that would be incredibly beneficial. We wish you all the very best on your wellness journey. If only you knew how incredibly humbled that I am, that you've walked through these doors and you've allowed us to be on your journey with you. Thank you so much.